I almost said something, but you got mad at me.
No, say it. I don't mind. I'm always mad at you.
That's why you couldn't keep Umendo. That's why.
That's because I'm a failed wife, right?
No,
of course.
Imagine your personal life being brought into work like that. That was a very below the belt moment from Sizwe. And then it proceeded with Unathi losing her job. Unathi Nkayi was then fired, or her contract was terminated, for lack of a better term.
And in closing, Sizwe and I are not friends. I decided to distance myself from him the day he decided it was okay to say on air that my marriage failed because of the way I allow my children to prepare umpokokowap.
Unathi's contract was terminated November 2021. She was advised by her father to wait and not sue them at the time. And now an opportunity has presented itself, and she is now moving forward with litigations against Kaya FM. She revealed this in her sit-down with Gareth in February.
And neither Sizwe nor Kaya do anything about the narrative or to correct the narrative. I'm obviously compelled to speak up.
As Unathi had done nothing or sued in over a year, we suspect that defamation of the GBV allegations will also be in the litigations that she's filing against Kaya FM.
Come on.
Can I say it like it is?
Go on.
Guys, there's nothing more unattractive than a man wanting you to raise him.
Conversation shifts to talking about her dating life. Let's hear what she has to say.
I'm expecting you to fuck him. Like, we can't fuck our sons. So that's why, like, my age group is unattractive. And the younger ones are Temba. Yeah, can't. And then the younger ones are too enthusiastic. And then the older ones, yo, can I be honest? One round for the whole night. Kill me. I didn't leave home for this. So that's why I'm not dating.
Unathi shares the traumas of her dating experiences and why she has decided to not date, looking at the options, whether you go younger or older. There's some experiences she's not willing to trade in after her divorce. She goes on to share that she has a great relationship with her now ex-husband, and she reveals that he is my greatest love. And with great love, you have to allow them to evolve. So her ex-husband and herself are in great books right now, including having virtual meetings with both their extended families. They both realize that they love each other better differently. They just won't be husband and wife anymore. And she says that I'm not the Unathi he fell in love with, and he is not the bad boy T she fell in love with. In Mzansi, we recently saw something similar being publicly displayed between the family of AKA, Keenan, as well as DJ Zinhle and Medabongs. This sounds like a similar situation where love continues even after a relationship ends, especially when there's children involved. Proves it again, it certainly is possible to co-parent with your ex and live happily ever after with your former in-laws. Mzansi, are you in a co-parenting relationship? We want to hear what your experience is like. Comment down below and let us know what co-parenting is like on your end. Speaking of co-parenting, Unathi speaks greatly of her father and how he has influenced her in many decisions in her life, even at her age. One example she brings to light is suing of Kaya FM. Initially, when they had terminated her contract, her father advised her to sit and wait, and then it will be revealed to her when would be the best time to move forward with it. She obviously listened to her dad. She also shared these wise words from her father. Needing people to understand who you are adds absolutely no value to you because they are not going to give you more money, they're not going to give you a job, and it's not going to make you more capable at your job. Speaking of jobs, Unathi and Somizi, so we thought, were friends, but Unathi shares with us that her father shared with her that this boy is no longer your friend. He has chosen sides. He wants your divorce to play out on his reality show. You're not going to the wedding, and that's going to be your first official statement. Unathi also shares that, I don't hate him. We haven't fought. We just don't have a relationship because he chose sides. Seems to be a pattern with Somizi as we see him celebrating the relationship of Mihlali and Leroy Sidambe. Seems Somizi always picks the side of the boys whenever there's a divorce going around. For someone who has also seen his own marriage fall apart, you would think he would be the wiser and stay out of choosing sides in a relationship. Unathi also continues to share that some advice that really helped her during the difficult time when she was publicly humiliated by the whole incident with Kaya FM. She wasn't getting any more contracts and her phone literally stopped ringing. Everybody stopped calling her. However, two things that helped her during that difficult time that she was taught by her father are to always pay your mortgage ahead and also pay your lights ahead. So she was in a financial advantageous point, even though financially she was struggling in terms of new money coming in. So the tip that her father shared with her, which she executed, was she was paying 5,000 Rand extra on her mortgage every month since 2007. So that's 15 years ago where she started paying $5,000 every month. There's 12 months in a year. So she was paying 60,000 Rand over on her mortgage bond. And that over 15 years, that does equate to 900,000 Rand over. So during her time when she wasn't working for Kaya FM, where she says she would have literally lost her house, she was fortunate in that she had overpaid $900,000 and therefore didn't have to make any payments during that time. And that's how she still is in possession of her home. That's some great financial fitness advice from Unathi's dad. Will you be implementing that in your space, especially if you are a freelancer? Ironically, Mzansi, in more recent news, we saw how Mihlali Ndamase added in her vlog a moment where she was farting. And in this sit down with Unathi, Unathi shares the influence that Gareth has had in her home with her children, as he is a strong advocate that she also goes on to share that Gareth is of the belief that in fact, it is way too offensive to make people hear your body noises. There's no shitting permitted in his home. Make them experience your body smells. God, that certainly echoes what most Twitter users were saying about the Mihlali Hot Topic Ndamase, as she took to adding farting sounds in her recent vlog, which has since been edited and re-uploaded. Exact same vlog minus the farting sound. One would say we appreciate the edits and her returning to respecting her viewers. That's it from us, Mzansi. Thanks for watching. Comment down below. Remember to subscribe to keep this channel growing.
To rest, bafowethu, rest. Time. Akuyolaliwa 6 ebusuku bafowethu.